Hi students, welcome to SFS Kammam online classes. This is your Vijay Kumar sir, teaching social studies 8th class. My dear children, all of you follow our YouTube channel. Channel name is Vijay sir YouTube channel. Just subscribe and like so that you can get notifications of our lessons every day. So kindly follow our lessons so that it is very helpful for you to write the examinations and also get the good marks. Okay, without wasting our time, let's get started. Thank you. Hi students, welcome to SFS Kammam online classes. This is your Vijay Kumar sir, teaching social studies 8th class. My dear children, today we are going to learn about chapter number 3, Earth Movements and Seasons. What is that? Earth Movements and Seasons. My dear children, about Earth movements, you have already learned many things in your previous classes. So just recall the subject today about this Earth movements and seasons, so that it is very helpful for you in the next upcoming concepts. So just let's a short review on Earth movements. You know very well, my dear children, Earth is in round shape. The model of the Earth is globe, and also the Earth is having rotation. It rotates itself. The Earth rotates itself is called as a rotation, and also it rotates west to east direction. Understood, my dear? Earth rotates from west to east direction, and also Earth rotates itself as well as it rotates around the sun is called as revolution. What is that? Earth rotates itself as well as it rotates around the sun is called as revolution. My dear children, you got the difference between rotation and revolution? Rotation means the earth rotates itself is called as rotation, whereas earth rotates itself as well as it rotates around the sun is called as revolution. I hope you understood, right? So here earth rotation, it takes 24 hours to complete one rotation. Understood, my dear? So due to this rotation, so it receives half of the earth receives sun rays and remaining part not receiving sun rays. So that is what day one side is happening, night one side is happening. So day and night is happening because of earth movements. You got my point, children? So many points we are going to discuss in this introduction part only. Understood? So concentratedly you listen the class. So here, due to this earth rotation, one side, if you observe the picture here, the sun rays are receiving half of the earth only. Remaining half of the earth is in dark position. That means one side the sunlight is there, other side the sunlight is not there. So that is what one side daytime is happening, another side nighttime is happening. So here one rotation the earth will complete within 24 hours. That means 12 hours daytime, 12 hours nighttime. In the same way here the earth rotates itself and also it rotates around the sun is called as revolution. Just we discussed. So here the earth takes 365 days to complete one revolution. Understood, my dear? 365 days, that means 1 year. It takes 1 year time to complete one revolution. That means it rotates itself and it rotates around the sun, that is revolution. It takes 365 days to complete one round. Understood, my dear? So here you can observe the picture. Here one more important thing is the earth rotates on its axis. What is the meaning of axis? So here you can observe one imaginary line drawn from north pole to south pole. Understood, my dear? It's an imaginary line. Originally it is not there, just for understanding purpose, and also it is helpful to measure the degree. The geographers are designed like this, right? So it is an imaginary line drawn from north pole to south pole, and it is having a tilt. That means it is having some bend. So this tilt 23 degrees, 23.5 degrees tilt is there. So due to this tilt, the earth sun rays, the earth is receiving differently on the earth. Understood, my dear? So for your better understanding, I am going to show you another one. So you can see here how the earth completes its one revolution around the sun in different months. Understood, my dear? So how the seasons are happening, how the sun rays are falling on the earth in different months, different places. Okay, so due to this movements, due to this earth movements, first what we discussed, due to earth movement day and nights are happening, and second thing is due to earth movement around the sun the seasons are happening. Got my point, children? So here if you observe 21st March, the earth position is like this. Because of this position, the north side is spring season is happening and south side autumn season is happening. Here you have to understand the earth is having tilt, bend is there, and here in the middle the imaginary line, that is axis. Okay, so here the earth rotates on its axis as it revolves around the sun. So how the earth is going to rotate around the sun, that is it rotates on its axis as it revolves around the sun. Originally axis is not there, but earth is having some tilt, some bend, and with that bend the total earth is rotating itself, and also it rotating around the sun to complete one revolution. So here due to this position 21st March, if you observe the sun rays falling on the earth, because of this different rays are receiving there, northern hemisphere is having spring season. That means above the equator, if you take it as a northern hemisphere, below the equator you can consider it as a southern hemisphere. So here above the equator, that is the northern hemisphere, is having spring season, whereas below the equator, that is southern hemisphere, is having autumn season. If you observe second picture, that is 21st June in left side, see here due to this position north side is the summer and south side is winter, whereas 23rd September, if you observe closely, here the earth is receiving different position and also different sun rays on different places. Due to this, northern side is autumn season, whereas southern side is spring season. If you come to 21st December, the earth position is like this. Here because of this position, northern side is winter season, southern side is summer season. My dear children, if you observe closely here, 21st June and 21st December, quite opposite seasons are happening, right? In the northern side is June 21st, if you see, northern side is summer, whereas June 21st December, northern side is winter. Whereas 21st June, southern side is winter. If you see the 21st December, southern side is summer. That means quite opposite seasons are happening because of these earth movements around the sun. In the same way, 21st March and 21st September also, if you observe closely, So the seasons are happening different, quite opposite seasons are happening in north side and south side. So here how the seasons are happening, okay, you got the idea, right? I hope you understood this. So because of this tilt, because of this bend, 23.5 degrees tilt the earth is having, so and also it rotates itself and it rotates around the sun. So that is what different months, different seasons are happening because of this earth movements. My dear children, during this time, so how the sun rays are falling on the earth? If you see, north side is Arctic circle, south side is Antarctic circle, and middle equator is there. Above the equator, Tropic of Cancer is there, 23.5 degrees. Below the equator, Tropic of Capricorn, that is 23.5 degrees south side. So here how the sun rays are falling in different months. So if you observe June month, the sun rays are coming that direction, okay, whereas December month, if you see, the sun rays are falling in different direction, okay. So because of this tilt and because of this earth movements, the sun rays are falling in different places. Because of these rotations only the seasons are happening, the climatic conditions are changing. Understood, my dear? So this is introduction part of this earth movements. Now let's move to discuss about changing seasons. How the seasons are going to change, what kind of changes will happen in our surrounding places. So just we'll discuss in this concept, changing seasons. That is our first concept of third lesson, okay. Now human beings live along with a large community of plants and animals. You know very well, human beings, okay, we are living along with the large community of plants and animals. Here see, the farmers are using animals, right? In the same way, in forest animals also we are living with a different community, that is a large community of plants and animals also. So here, due to these seasonal changes, we can observe constant change in our surroundings in the course of year. The flowering and fruiting of trees and plants, changes in the animal activity also, okay. So here, because of this seasonal changes and season changes, we can also observe the constant changes in our surrounding places, okay. Throughout the year we can observe, because sometimes flowers and fruiting of trees and plants will grow there. Sometimes you can also find out this activity in animals also. Sometimes the animals will give production and sometimes it won't give production, okay, because of that seasonal changes. As months pass by, you would notice that trees shed leaves. Sometimes we can see trees shed leaves, okay. Here you can observe how the tree is going to shed their leaves, okay. So, okay, shed leaves, stand bare, new shoots come forth, leaves grew again, and finally they flower and give fruits. So these activities are rotating throughout the year. Sometimes if you see, some flowers are, new flowers are growing there, okay, and new shoots are coming forth, stand bare. Sometimes the trees shed their leaves and sometimes it is a greenish, sometimes it is in reddish, okay, because of the seasonal changes, okay. The constant changes also happening in our surrounding places. You can also observe in these pictures. Understood, my dear? Here you may also have noticed that at different times of the year we get different kinds of vegetables and fruits. Here one more thing, my dear children. So mangoes are available in which season? Mangoes are available in which season? That is summer. Why the mangoes are not available in other season? Because these are all seasonal fruits, okay. In the summer season only the fruits, especially the mangoes will come, okay. Whereas clustered apples, okay, clustered apples you can also observe in winter seasons, right? Whereas in other oranges also, these are all seasonal fruits. If coming to vegetables also, some vegetables we can observe, we can find out in particular seasons only, like beans. If you see, only we can find out in winter season, right? In other seasons we cannot find out. So these trees also, the vegetables and the fruits also will produce the products because of the seasons, okay. Based on the seasons only, the flowers and fruiting of trees and also animal activities are happening, and changes also happening because of changes in the seasons. Understood? In some months, if you observe, some months are very hot, okay. From March onwards we are going to face hot temperatures, and some months we are having cold temperatures, and some months we are having this monsoon, that means rainy, wet temperatures, right? Wet lands. So likewise, so seasons are mainly changing, okay, because of these changes are happening in our surrounding places, okay. So because of this earth movements, okay, because the earth is receiving different climatic conditions, the earth is receiving different temperatures in different months, and that is what all the things are changing on the earth. So here, my dear children, what I am going to share you here, in our textbook also they have given one picture. This picture they have taken in the place called Lancaster, which is located in USA, okay. How the tree is changing in different seasons. So in the first picture, if you see, it is covered with snow, completely soft snow is covered in the tree. So that shows it is a winter season, right? In the second picture, if you see, that is completely covered with the greenish. When the greenish will come? When the rainy season, okay. When the rainy season, okay, in the rainy season time, the trees will be in greenish. Whereas if you observe here, the third picture, the tree is shedding its leaves, right? That means it shows the summer season. Whereas fourth picture also, it is in the summer season. Likewise, so it is different climatic conditions, different seasons, the picture is going to explain you. So here you know that based on our climatic conditions, we know three seasons, that is summer, winter and rainy season, right? But in ancient days, okay, according to ancient Sanskrit periodic conditions, they have different climatic conditions and they have different seasons. So based on them, they have 6 seasons are there in our India. So before going to discuss that, you can see in our India the climatic conditions are different. Understood, my dear? So here if you see south side, that means bottom side, Kerala, Tamil Nadu as well as Andaman Nicobar Islands, they don't receive, okay, much more cold temperatures, because if you observe, this part is very close to equator, that means equatorial region. This is located very close to the equator. Naturally, you know that equatorial region is having hot temperatures. Because of this, they don't expect more winter season in this location. They don't have much more cold temperatures because it is completely located in the completely very close to the equatorial region. If you observe northeastern states, that means Arunachal Pradesh, okay, Meghalaya, Tripura, okay. So this total northeastern states is having a more cool climate, okay, because it is receiving more cool temperatures, okay, rather than hot temperatures, because this is far away from the equator, okay. It is far away from the equator, okay, and also it is very near to the Arctic region circle, right? And also here if you see Jammu Kashmir, it is completely covered with snow because it is elevated place. Okay, if you go up every 1000 meters, approximately 6.4 degrees temperatures will come down. So likewise, if you estimate this Jammu Kashmir location is high peak land, that is elevated place, that is what it is going up. When you go up, it is receiving less temperatures, so that is what it is having more cool temperatures. If you observe Rajasthan and Uttar Pradesh, here Madhya Pradesh, okay, Haryana, these places, these states, if you observe, so northern states is having almost all seasons we can observe here. So okay, in the summer season hot temperatures will be, in winter season cool temperatures, whereas in rainy season also we can see all rainy seasons also we can observe in these northern states. So likewise, my dear children, so here different climatic conditions are happening due to different seasons. Okay, so here this is the position of earth. Okay, so here equator is there middle, and above the equator, that is Tropic of Tropic of Cancer, and bottom side it is Tropic of Capricorn. So okay, rotation of earth from west to east direction. So this is what we call introduction part of this earth. Tomorrow we'll discuss this ancient Sanskrit literature. So divides 6 seasons. According to them, what are the 6 seasons? In Telugu we can call it as a ritus. In Telugu, Rutuvulu. So in English, ritus. So here we have 6 ritus are there according to ancient Sanskrit literature. So they have divided. So here you can also observe Vasanta Ritu, that is spring season, Grishma Ritu, that is summer season, Varsha Ritu, that is monsoon, Sharad Ritu, that is autumn, and Hemant Ritu, that is pre-winter, and Shashira Ritu, that is winter. So this Ritus tomorrow we are going to discuss deeply with the pictures. So during this Ritus time only, the farmers are planning to do the agricultural operations. How the seasonal operations the farmers are going to conduct, and how their lands cultivating based on these spring seasons, tomorrow we'll discuss with deeply, and what kind of festivals are going to celebrate during these seasons also we'll discuss tomorrow. So today we completed just introduction part of earth movements, how the seasons are happening. So I have given a complete idea about this introduction. I hope you understood very clearly, my dear children. So all of you just open your textbooks and read out the introduction part and see how the earth movements are happening, how the rotations are happening, how the revolutions are happening. Okay, how the earth is rotating itself as well as it rotating around the sun. During this process, how the seasons are happening in different months. Okay, how the earth is having tilt position, because of this tilt and earth movements only how the seasons are happening. The seasonal changes are affecting, how the seasonal changes are affecting our surrounding places, and what kind of changes are observing. All these things you just observe and listen and also read in your textbook. Okay, tomorrow we'll continue this Ritus part as well as remaining concept also will finish by tomorrow. Until then, take care and bye bye.